Hello guys, today I want to prepare a goosey soup, melon soup. So this is melon, tomato paste, crayfish, my seasoning. This is my meat. This is meat, stockfish, and dry fish. And this is my pepper, atarado. I don't even know the names of these peppers, but the one I know is atarado, the long one and the small one. What do they call them? I'll find out and check the names later. So I blended them and set aside. That is the pepper. I didn't want to use fresh tomato today. I like using tomatoes to cook my egusi soup, fresh or tomato paste. Today I'm using tomato paste. So this is my pot of soup and I pour the oil, the quantity or the amount of oil I want to use for this soup. I just poured it inside. I don't understand. Some people don't eat onion. Some people say they don't use onion to cook soup, but I literally use onion in everything I do. I cook with onion because I like onion. So I just poured in the onion, allowed that to fry for a little while so that it won't burn. And then I put in my tomato paste. There is this taste that tomato gives in egusi soup. Like, if you have not tried it, try it. Don't put much, just small, a little bit of tomato, dried or tomato paste. Then I poured in my pepper mix, allow that to cook for a while so that the pepper will dry. You understand? So that the pepper will dry, it will not be tasting sour or something. I then introduce my meat stock after it has boiled for a bit and it has dried to my taste. I introduced my meat stock. I turned or stirred around. At this point, I introduced the amount of water I want to use for the soup because I don't want to use thickener for this soup. The only thickener I want is the egusi. I don't want to add any other thing like ofo or anything. I just want to use the egusi. That's why I'm using small quantity of water to cook this soup. Had it been I want to add thickener to the soup like ofo or achi, I will add more water. So the egusi was doing somehow, but it actually came out fine later. So that is my melon paste. Yeah, right. That's my melon paste. So at this point, I am pouring in the fish, and the stockfish. I am pouring it into the pot so that it will soak in the stock of the soup. Then I will allow this to boil for a while. Then I will introduce my melon paste. Okay, so that is me putting in the melon. I don't want to fry today. Frying has a different taste from this pattern. Okay, there are two different tastes. So I didn't want to fry today. And that is the soup. I introduced my crayfish here. Added a little bit of crayfish. Crayfish is always wowing in a soup. And then I introduced my seasoning. I used knorr cube, knorr beef. That's what I used for the soup. I introduced it, tested. So I have this mini farm. Is this a mini farm? Yeah, in my sitting room where I planted water leaf. I'm using water leaf for this soup. Have you tried egusi and water leaf? Please try it. It's always wowing. So that is me cutting it. Is not much. I don't want too much vegetable in egusi. If you put too much vegetable in egusi, it will no longer be egusi. So that is me cutting the vegetable, the water leaf for the soup. Water leaf is one. It gives a delicious taste in egusi soup. Try it, you will like it really. So I stirred. You see, the egusi soup is egusi. The soup is together. If I had added more water, it would be so watery that I would want to add thickener to it. So because I didn't want to add thickener, that's why I just used more water. So that is me introducing the vegetable. Water leaf also has has water in it, so it will also give the soup water. That's why I did not add any other water in that soup. Allow that to steam for a while so that your vegetable will not die pata. So just allow it to steam for a while. You turn the soup or stir the soup together and your soup is actually ready. when you stay together, because if you leave the vegetable to now, it will no longer be vegetable. I know you understand what I'm talking about. It will no longer be vegetable. So that is my eba. Serve with anything of your choice, okay? And please do well to subscribe to my YouTube channel. If you're part of this family, thank you and I love you. And if you're a newcomer to join this family, I love you more, okay? So please turn on your notification button so that whenever I drop a new video, you'll be the first person to get notified. I love you.